We are going to be doing a full face of a few new products that launched to MAC Cosmetics. In recent times, MAC has been giving us launch after launch after launch. So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at all the products that launched to MAC Cosmetics that we have not talked about or that I personally have not seen on a dark skin girly, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so straight off the bat, I have 4 products that I can actually tell you about. Actually, 5 products. One of them I made into a short. I can't show it to you right now because my aunt took it from me, and I'm talking about the MAC Stack Elevated Mascara. This is a mascara that's supposed to have both lengthening and volumizing properties. I paired it with their eyelash primer, and honey, the way my lashes were looking, I absolutely love it. I do have the MAC Stack available that I will be using today, but I do prefer the MAC Stack Elevated because of both the lengthening and the volumizing that comes in there. I mean, you can see what the lashes look like right now. Like, the lashes look good. Let's go into the other product. Just MAC launched their Strobe Beam Liquid Blushes. There are 10 shades of these blushes, with 2 of them just presenting as strictly highlighters. They are illuminating, sheer, buildable, water-based, and they're all iridescent except 2 which are not iridescent. They're lightweight and also very hydrating. I did blend a few of them in the back of my hand and they actually look really good. Almost like a balm, but doesn't have that greasy feeling to it. It absorbs very nicely and just leaves the skin looking very radiant and with like a light touch of blush. Of course, you can go ahead and build it up. In no particular order, these are the MAC Strobe Cream Liquid Blushes swatched on the back of my hand. We have Good Vibe, which is a deep fuchsia with multi-pearl, apricot jelly, which is a bright orange with gold pearl, Nightlight, which is a dirty cool mauve with pink pearl. These are all 3 of those shades blended in on the back of my hand. Good Vibe has a nice deep look to it. The 2 that I needed to add a little bit more for it to show up very well are apricot jelly and Nightlight. The second layer of them actually helped them show up very nicely on my skin tone. It doesn't look ashy on me, which makes me think I might be able to use it either on makeup skin or on bare skin. If I want a light flush, I don't have to go in with that second layer. But if I do want it to show up a bit more, I would have to go in with that second layer. I have to confess that I do love a good cool tone, dirty mauve type of a shade on my lips. I have never actually thought about using it as a blush, so I'm very interested in seeing what it's gonna look like used as a blush. Next, we have Starlight, which is the first highlighter in the series. It's a rose gold with gold shimmer. Lava Light is a deep neutral orange with gold pearls. Now I have to say that Lava Light is the deeper shade that I would use compared to Apricot Jelly, which is on that lighter side of the orange. Next we have Lightning, which is the second highlighter in the series. It is a light beige with gold shimmers. Now here are all 3 of them swatched. When I blended it in on a bigger surface area, both Starlight and Lightning did disappear into the skin when I blended it over a bigger surface area. Moving on to Ice Gleam. It's a cool tone pink with gold pearl. We have Unsweetened, which is a mid-tone reddish mauve. Plummy Bear, which is a deep cherry wine. And Magic Aura, which is a deep lavender with iridescent blue pearl. Now here we have the 2 shades that are deep, but these 2 shades do not have any kind of iridescence or pearl-like properties to them. This reminds me a lot of the e.l.f. liquid bronzers. The one for the deepest one does not have any shimmer properties in there at all. But if you look very closely at the other shades, you can notice that they have a slight shift in the shade. But I do kind of wish that Unsweetened and Plummy Bear had the iridescence or the pearl finish to it, so that we can also get a nice deep blush with a gorgeous glow to it. But that's just me. Hopefully I will try to see if I can find an explanation as to why MAC doesn't have these 2 shades have the pearl or the iridescence to it. Let's go ahead and jump into Strobe Dewy Skin tint. These are skin tints that launched to MAC Cosmetics. They're not new, but they are new to me. There are 14 shades in this collection. They are sheer, luminous with a pearlescent light finish to them, and they provide an all-over glow with antioxidants that help prevent against blue light damage to the skin. They have hyaluronic acid, shea butter, and squalene in here to just help the skin look beautiful and very plump. Okay, so these are the 4 deepest shades. I have Rich 4. Oh, I didn't really expect the skin tints to be this deep, but Rich 4 might be the shade that I would use because it is kind of like almost kind of sort of camouflaging into my skin. I will try to shake it a little bit more to mix the pigments around. Let me also go ahead and shake Rich 3 just to make sure we have everything in order. Okay, let's go ahead and swatch Rich 3. Definitely not Rich 3. So for me and my skin tone, I will definitely be going in with Rich 4. Rich 4 is anything like any other MAC foundation that I have tried. It's probably going to oxidize and match my skin tone a lot better than it's swatching. So yeah, I have really learned to not judge MAC Cosmetics skin products by the swatches. I have to blend it in just so I can see exactly what they look like. One other product that I got that I thought was a very interesting product is the MAC Strobe Cream. There are a few shades that I saw and 2 shades that I thought would have looked very good on my skin. They have a bronze in one that I thought would have looked really, really good on me, but they sent me the purple iridescent one. I did blend it on the back of my hand, completely disappeared, so I'm willing to give it a try. This is the MAC Strobe Cream 2-in-1 moisturizer highlighter duo, you might say. It improves dull skin and illuminates with like a pearlescent type of a finish, and it literally gives all day luminosity and moisture. You can use it as a highlighter by just applying it to, you know, the parts of your face that you will highlight. It does give me like a slight purplish type of a look to the skin, which lets me know that on the days that I don't want to wear any makeup, but I also don't want to do blush, I could absolutely put this product on and it will give me this very gorgeous, very stunning, almost blush-like look without me actually putting blush on my face. I also love using products with this type of finish to it on my under eyes. This is it all dried down, and as you can see, my under eyes are looking glowy, more reflective, but definitely not oily. Like, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin. It dries down very much like a moisturizer. The other side is just, it doesn't look bad, but compared to this side, there's a little bit of something going on. I will put it all over my face, but if you're my skin tone and you're going to buy this product, I would suggest you get the bronzing one. This one doesn't look bad, but I bet the one with the more bronzing look will look even better on our skin tone. I'm using the MAC Mattifying 12-Hour Shine Control Primer because I don't want my skin to look entirely too glowy using these light products, okay? The Strobe liquid blushes say that you can use them for underpainting, so that's what I want to try. This is the shade Good Vibes, and as you can see, it is a beautiful pigmented deep fuchsia with multi-pearl reflexes to it. I want to blend it in just so we can see what it looks like on the skin. Oh honey, this is pretty. And I did put like one giant swipe on the face, so I definitely did expect it to be pigmented, but I don't think that I expected it to be this pigmented. This is not bad, and the reflexes in there are not so intense that it's taking over the blush and also over my skin. Definitely has a gorgeous glow to it. And I'm just gonna leave it to dry down. The other shade I want to try for you is Unsweetened because it's a mid-tone reddish mauve shade, and because it doesn't have any kind of shimmer or reflexes to it. I was very interested in seeing what it's going to look like when we compare it to something that has a pearlescent or an iridescent look to it. Okay, here we go. Let's blend it in, and I feel like it started getting dry. It started drying down as soon as I didn't start blending it in, and this is a mid-tone color, so it's not going to have this much intensity to it. It's very light on the skin, definitely showing up orange like it's supposed too. And I feel like because it's underpainting, I will go back in with a little bit more. But even that big swatch I put on my face definitely blended in very, very nicely. It looks almost natural on the skin. It looks almost like I don't have anything on, but we both saw how much I put on. I'm just going to intensify it a little bit more. But here we have it, Good Vibes and Unsweetened. Good Vibes is definitely more reflective than Unsweetened. Let's go in with our Strobe Dewy Skin Tint. I don't really know what this is gonna look like, especially with how much glow I already have going on the skin. I'm blending it in with a brush. Okay, this shade is like an in-between shade for me. And I also feel like it's definitely more pigmented than a skin tint. It definitely doesn't cover all the imperfections in my skin, but it definitely helps even out my skin tone very beautifully. This is what it's looking like. It doesn't look bad at all. I will definitely be able to brighten it up with concealer and more blush later on. I'm going in with a MAC Studio Fizz concealer because this is like the only concealer I have from MAC. I'm blending it in with the other side of this brush. This is the MAC Invisible Powder, and I will use a little bit of this on the under eyes, probably also all over the face. Consider this your warning that MAC Cosmetics has eyebrow pencils, and these pencils are so thin. Pull it all the way in while you're using it so that they don't break. Okay, now that the brows are carved and looking somewhat presentable, we have another product from MAC Cosmetics, and this time it's an eyeshadow product. This is the MAC Cosmetics Dazzle Shadow eyeshadow sticks. They're all shimmer or metallic eyeshadows, which means there are 0 matte eyeshadow sticks in this new collection from MAC Cosmetics. They claim to give you a bold color payoff and last for up to 12 hours. So let me show you what they look like swatched on me. And also I'm just gonna do a full metallic eye look today. I don't know. That's the vibes I came here with and for, and that's the vibes we're gonna get stuck with, okay? So in no particular order, we have Subliminal Spark, and this is what it looks like swatched. We have Haku Haze, Bedazzled Denim. Next we have Black Ice, Demure Diamonds, Gold Stud, Flirty Martini, and Taupe It Waff. Okay, I am going to do an eyeshadow look that matches my earrings, so I'm going in with Black Ice, which is that deep purple shade, and I want to place it on the outer corner of my eyes. I might just end up going over it with Bedazzled Denim. I don't know. Let's just see what this ends up looking like. Of course, in order to use these shadows, I would suggest you lay down some kind of a matte transition shade and then go in with the eyeshadow sticks as your shimmer shade. And I don't want to blow it out too much, so I'm going to try to keep it as close to the eyes as possible. So I'm going in next with Demure Diamonds right in the inner corner. Demure Diamonds is definitely a lot more reflective than I would have thought. And like on my skin tone, it's definitely given me gorgeous, stunning highlighted eye vibes, and I am here for it. Just blending it out a little bit just so I can fill in any missing spot. Okay, this is nice. I do want my outer corner to be a little bit more pigmented than it's looking like right now, so I'm going in with Bedazzled Denim because that purple was a little bit too subtle for my liking. So I just want to put it on, blend it out, and give it a chance to dry down while I finish the eyes, just so we can see what it's gonna end up looking like. But because I do plan on putting falsies on today, I'm going in with the MAC Stack Mascara. I really prefer the stacked elevated over the regular stacked. Okay guys, this is the eyes. I love it. I also put some of our Demure Diamonds in my waterline to just give me like a white eyeliner type of situation. We're going in with MAC Stacked on the lower lashes. Let's go in with some blushes. Let's try Plummy Bear. Put Lightning directly in the middle. Although everything is so shimmery, I absolutely love it. I need more. As deep as they are, they're also very, very subtle. Let's go ahead and blend this in, keeping it directly up on the highest parts of the cheek. This is everything together, and I am here for it. Okay, let's use Lava Light on this other side. And I think I might have overdone it. I don't know. We'll find out. In the middle, we're gonna go in with Starlight, which is the second highlighter shade in in the collection. Okay, I am so glowy. I definitely like the neutral. I definitely like the non-highlighted shades because they are very deep and the color payoff on them absolutely stunning. This one does have a little bit of a shimmer reflex to it, but it's not as deep as the other ones. I want to go in with the MAC 616 taupe shade. I don't know what it's going to look like, so I'm first going to put it on, and then if I need to line it, I will go ahead and do so. I absolutely need to line this, so I'm going to go ahead and line it. Absolutely loving what this base is looking like. Very glowy, very hydrated, very much looking like skin. Very on brand for someone who has dry or combination dry skin. For oily skin, it's not bad. I will, however, have to keep an eye out on my base. I would definitely need to blot a lot as the day is going on. I look hydrated. My skin is plumper because it's not dried down. It's not a bad look. I absolutely love this. This is very stunning. This is beautiful. The thing I don't like is how their products oxidize sometimes, okay? But besides that, this is what we got trying out a full face of MAC Cosmetics and also trying out a few new products that launched to MAC. Let me know if you've heard about any of the products that I told you about today. Would you be trying any of these out? And if you do, let me know down below in the comments which ones you think you want to try out. Or if you have already tried it out, let me know which one you've tried out and how you like it. Also tell me how you like to use it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe down below. You can also leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below because it really helps me a lot. I would really like to hit 500k subscribers by the end of this year. I know subscriber count doesn't really translate to viewership, so if you can help me out and just share this video with your friends and your family and your mama and your mama's mama, that would be great. Love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.